Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I'm going to have a little fun with you today. I have worked over 10,000 cases. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I have a whole team of former IRS agents, a whole cast of characters. I've been on TV like a lot. I don't need scripts. I don't need a coat. I've been doing this so long. You're going to hear everything I need to tell you within 5 minutes. We're available for representation. You can find me in the description section. Anyway, I do these videos for 3 reasons. So A, you don't get ripped off. Number 2, I give you inside information about the IRS that other people really can't. No one has 50 years of IRS experience. That's what you're really getting from me. And on some of them, I educate you. And it all depends. I do a blend of all 3. I have about 5,000 subscribers, so I'll ask you for a subscription after, but I think I'd get that out now in case I die. Anyway, in the meantime, people have called me many times. I'm not going to tell you what they called me. They've called me many times and says, hey, I have no records at all. How's IRS going to know? How are they going to prepare my return? I have no records. Zero. I'm underground. I'm always on the lam. Well, IRS has a couple of methods. There's nothing foolproof, but I'm just throwing some things out there for you that you know, that you at least need to know. First of all, IRS has what's in every county. They have what's called national county statistics put out by the Department of Labor. Those statistics put out by the Department of Labor will tell you what people in your county spend on, spend on food and clothing and rent and insurance and car and all this and food. So if you were telling IRS you didn't make any of this, then IRS is going to reverse it. Well, how'd you live? Where did you live? How'd you drive? Did you have gas? IRS could actually go out and find out talk to your neighbor and know, and ask some basic questions and find out what you've made. All they need to know generally, listen to me, it's not foolproof, but they just need to know where you lived. Let's say your rent was $2,000 a month. Generally, rent or mortgage is somewhere in the neighborhood of around 25 to 35% of a person's actual income. So if your rent is $2,000 or your mortgage is $2,000 a month, generally you're going to make about $6,000 a month to pay for everything else. Now that's a sliding scale. They can go up and down. I've seen people far less. People far more, but what you do is you use what's called an indirect method to get to the avenue of that taxpayer. So if I know where you lived, and let's say I know you have a car, there are certain things that I can know about you. If you have a bank account, I pull your bank statements. If you've had a job, I'd pull your wages. If you had a credit card, I'd ask for your financial statement you gave to your credit card to get your credit card. There's a whole bunch of back-end methods that IRS uses. There's probably at least 10 things that I could probably find out about you that can kind of give me an answer to how much your income is. So how is it basically used? IRS uses indirect methods. What's an indirect method? It's a method that you did not give to IRS, but IRS does their exploratory methods, such as common sense, like I said, where you live, cost analysis, cost of living analysis, different things to actually back up and show what in fact your income is. Then what IRS would do is IRS would then, listen to this, they're very sneaky, come out with a tax assessment, and then you would have to go ahead and protest that assessment by actually showing what your expenses are and that IRS is incorrect. So no matter what you try to do, the indirect method that IRS uses, especially the cost of living analysis from the Department of Labor, county by county, And where you live, using the rent factor by everything else, is going to let IRS know approximately what you make in a given month. Is it foolproof? No, but it's close enough where they're going to make you a little nervous. You have any questions? You need to file a back tax return, you're afraid of your return, you got skeletons on your return, give me a call, give me a subscription if this was big. Thank you. We thrive on subscriptions, so I thank you very much.